Hi guys, it's Rob here, and this is my speed Pikachu video. So as I explained in an earlier tutorial, this is not a speed modeling video. This is a video for you advanced people, advanced modelers in Maya, who simply want to know the techniques I use to create this Pikachu, and then want to go in and create it yourself. So I found this picture on the internet here. Used box modeling to define this sphere shape on the head, box modeling to define this body, and then obviously I used a lattice deformer actually here to create that shape of that body, cut off a face here, or actually a couple edges, a couple edge loops, target welded those neck vertices, so I combined the head to the body. Then I took individual pieces of geometry like these spheres here, squished them, stuck them on Pikachu. This tail here went into an orthographic front view, used the create polygon tool to create that tail. And then after that, just went in, did a little bit of work with these edges here just to scale them down a bit. Went in, textured it up, assigned multiple materials in texturing. If you don't know how to do that, I showed it in the last video, the second Pikachu video. Once I got that, and I also did the mouth. So this was just a CV curve tool in an orthographic view, trace out the mouth. As you'll see here, it looks like a little mustache on Pikachu actually. It's pretty cool. But if we put it down here with the mouth, trace out that mouth, and then we're gonna make a little NURB circle. We line that up here with a little circle is right at the edge of this mouth here in the proper orientation, meaning that it kind of looks like this, where we want our circle to be our little opening here. Then select the circle first, select the curve next, go to surfaces, go to extrude. Options should look like this. As I described in this video, pause the video now please if you're going to look at these options. I ran through them in the last video. No, I'm not going to run through them in this video because we're going quick here. Then converted this. So took that NURBS mesh, actually went up here to select, not select, modify, convert, and then NURBS to polygons. And once I converted those NURBS to polygons, I filled the hole in both of those ends here by going to mesh fill hole after I had selected the whole edge loop there. And then these cheeks, to get those are spheres stuck into the face a little bit. Definitely a cleaner way to do that, but for now it works. Went to this material here that I was going to use for the cheeks, and set its ambient color very high up. One last technique that I showed in the last video, if you want to see it quick. I have this reference image here, which again isn't mine. All rights to the respective owner, thanks for that. Got this Pikachu here. And real quick, what I wanted to do, I would just select my blend material, which I created. I would click this, click the little eyedropper, and now get that yellow, get the black, get the red for his cheeks, whatever I needed. One quick thing I could say is that Maya does handle specularity. You can modify those settings. So in a drawing with highlights and stuff, you don't want to do that by texture a lot of times. The specularity of the texture or the material will take care of that. So I'd recommend when using that eyedropper tool, go for a nice even place on the drawing. So like if you have a nice even yellow here where it's not tinted by like a shadow or a highlight, nice even red, like maybe like right here where it's in the middle of the shadow and the highlight. For the black here, you want to do it somewhere in between. See, highlight, shadow around. I'd go for something like that. Maybe even that because black is dark, so there's still a bit of reflection in his eyes here, so it's kind of tainting it. And so this is Pikachu, and he's up for download on my website. Will be up for download very soon, within the next couple of days. I'm just working on right now, just finishing all these tutorials for you guys, just putting them together. So if any of you are familiar with like any real tutorial, like project tutorial based systems, it's just going to be the sequence of videos in a playlist up on my website, where it's just step by step. So intro video, Pokemon 1, Pokemon 2, just running through it like that. Running through any techniques you might need. I might even make an individual video like I mentioned for each technique. But really those techniques are covered in the Pikachu video, but I could do it again for you guys in separate separate videos, so standalone videos, which could also be included in the playlist. Then just jumping into Unity, bringing these guys in. how do we make sure that Unity doesn't rename our materials or, apply the wrong material, because sometimes you export two things, but you keep these names as blends here, you don't name them properly, and then Unity, starts assigning, red to Pikachu, because blend 1 in your other file was red, and you imported that first. So just proper naming. I don't have these properly named here. I explained that I used another technique to properly get that into Unity. Could go over that with you at another time in those Unity videos. Just a quick run through here. So we got this Pokemon. You'll have the other Pokemon to use, so it's really up to you how you want to customize this learning approach. So one way to do it is take the notes while I'm talking to you about it, and then go in and try to model it. Another approach is to download My Pikachu, mess around with them, play around with the vertices, see if you get them to look more like Pikachu. Use it as a base mesh and just or an example mesh, and make your own Pikachu. Work through these videos. You just work through step by step. Pause each video at the times that you need to. But it's really up to you. The customizable approach. The reason I'm breaking this down into videos is because I don't want to do it all at once. I want to break this down so that those of you that are new to Maya can really get that experience. Those of you who are veterans in Maya or intermediate, you could use that to your advantage. Pick this up a little quicker. And then the reason I'm providing these files are these Pokemon, not just for reference, but if you just want to make this a Unity learning experience, go right ahead. You can definitely skip. I haven't made the Unity tutorials yet, so I can't even tell you what numbers those are, but you'll clearly see it on the playlist, and you can clearly skip to those tutorials, and that'll be really good for you. If you're not looking, if you know Maya inside and out, and you're looking at this Pikachu, and you're like, man, I could have done it twice as good as he did it, 10 times as good as he did it, then jump to Unity. If you know how to do all this stuff already, no point, use mine or make your own, or whatever you really want to do there. But customize this to your approach. If you're new to Unity, then do it that way. Make it a Unity approach. If you're new to Maya and you don't really care about game development, you just want to make characters, then follow step by step and make these characters. So it's all up to you. I just don't want to make you think that you have to do this whole thing. You pick and choose your videos, customize it to your liking, and thanks for watching, guys. So this is my little speed run of my techniques on Pikachu and the techniques I used. And thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.